Vegas wasn't the first place to establish the rules that the house always wins. My three friends and I, Tracy, the seductress, Nora, our resident server and photographer, the artist, no one knows her real name, but her talent is literally to die for. Oh, and me, I'm Gina. I run the card table. Our players are hardcore poker players who wagered to our table long ago. Their most precious possession, their soul. They always want one chance to win it back, and we are always happy to oblige them. Because our prize is their demise. I'm going to educate you guys a little bit. There's a little boy. He wanted to know what the difference between realistically and theoretically was. So he asked his grandpa. He goes into the living room and he says, "Grandpa, can you tell me what the difference between realistically and theoretically is?" And the grandpa looks at it. He says, "I'll answer that for you, grandson. But before I do, I want you to go into the kitchen and ask your mama would she sleep with the man across the street for $1 million. So the little boy goes into the kitchen. He says, Mama, can you tell me if you'd sleep with the man across the street for $1 million? She says, why would you want to know that, son? He says, please, Mama, just tell me. So the little boy says, come on, Mom. She says, okay, son. So she says, yes, I'd sleep with the man across the street for $1 million. So the little boy said, great. So he runs back into the living room and he says, Grandpa, Mama said, yes, she'd sleep with the man across the street for $1 million. Now will you tell me, Grandpa? Now will you tell me what the difference between realistically and theoretically is? Grandpa says, hold your horses, young man. I want you to go into the bedroom and ask your grandmama would she sleep with the man next door for $1 million. The little boy's like, Grandpa, he says, just do what I say. So the little boy goes into the bedroom and he says, Grandma, would you sleep with the man next door for $1 million? Grandma looks at him and says, grandson, he says, please, Grandma, just tell me, please tell me. So the grandma says, well, I believe I would. So the little boy runs back into the living room. He says, Grandma said, yeah, she said she'd sleep with the man next door for $1 million. So the grandpa says, oh, really? So he goes, Grandpa, please tell me now. Please tell me what the difference between realistically and theoretically is. So he says, okay, I'm going to tell you. He says, now, theoretically, we have $2 million. But realistically, we got 2 hoes living up in this house.
I'm sorry.
Bam! That's why they call me Ned Hammond.
That's why they call you Dead Hammond.
No! No! No!
I'm out for it.
Nora!
No, that's not right.
I think this will allow me to play another game, right?
What? You think you can buy your way out? No! That's not right.